Hello everyone and welcome back to another Poppy and Witchy show where we open blind packs. Today, before we get into the blind packs, I want to show off what we got from our little shopping excursion today. The boyfriend and I went out for a drive just to get out of the house. You know, it was a rough week at work. Take a break, get away from the computer, which I do have a surprise coming up in the future. It is almost finished. I built the Weasley Burrow in my Minecraft server. All that's left to do is to finish up the inside decoration, build the garage, and then build the flying car. So I'm pretty excited to show y'all that. So that is going to come up in a future episode. So let's talk about what I went and got today. First, we went and we stopped in my favorite store ever that I used to work at is BoxLunch. You've heard me talk about them in the past, where they donate every $10 spent in store is a meal provided through Feeding America. And you can also round up your change at the end of your purchase and have the change donated to your local food bank, which is what I did today. So first of all, let me stand up so that way you can see my shirt. I have the new Ollivanders shirt, maker of wands, find wands, and it's Diagon Alley with a couple of our Harry Potter wands there, as you can tell. So that's the first shirt I found. Then my boyfriend found this gorgeous, really soft, and it already looks kind of worn in shirt, but it is fluffy. So again, it looks worn in. It's got the nice little fading around some of the edges. Not sure if that's how it was supposed to be, but I'm okay with it because, I like the vintage worn in look. And the shirt itself is also, the Ollivanders shirt is reminiscent of being a vintage style as well. Then we had to stop in at this little tiny store that just got started a few months ago where they sell mostly anime-based stuff. Anime art. They have the anime collectible figures, the large ones. The Castlevania figures for Alucard and Dracula were both there, and they were both epic looking, but they were a little out of the price range for today. But I did find this plush right here, the other mother from Coraline. So that was a cute little find. She was the only one for Coraline there, the only thing I could find Coraline related. So that was a good into our spooky season. And then we had a trip into our local Lego store. So you remember a couple videos back, I had realized that I had bought 2 sets of the Ravenclaw textbook Lego sets, and I'm going to do a giveaway once I reach 150 followers here, 150 subscribers here on YouTube. So when that happens, I have the Ravenclaw set to give away, but it also made me realize that I never bought the Slytherin set, and I actually happened to have found it on clearance. Now, it wasn't much of clearance, but it's still clearance, which means that they're probably not going to be bringing this back. So I'm just glad that I was able to get one before they're all gone. Then, what's going to come up in the next few episodes, we actually found that they have started to carry the advent calendars. So it's peeking around so that way you can see just how big this is. It's decent size. On the back, there's our little pockets for everything. And from what the cashier said, it's all the pieces are basically telling a story of Harry Potter's journey to Hogwarts starting at Privet Drive. So that's going to be really fun to get into here in the next few weeks as we move from spooky season to Yule and Christmas. And then, because today they were running a special, and I don't know how long it's going, but if you spent $40 on Harry Potter Lego stuff, you got a free little Lego set, and this one is Hermione studying. So that's cute. I have the Harry Potter one, so that means if there's a Ron one out there, I need to get the Ron one. Now, a couple other little things I just realized I didn't show that I did get at BoxLunch. I always stop by the buttons because they have some really cute Harry Potter buttons, but before we get to the Harry Potter one, Mothman has been really popular for spooky season, so I have this new little Mothman button. Mothman believes in you. And then I found the Gryffindor buttons and I found the Ravenclaw buttons for the Seeker position of the Quidditch teams, but I couldn't find the Hufflepuff ones. Thankfully, my boyfriend, he went ahead and started digging through. I never like to dig through because I always poke my fingers, but he braved the pokes for me and he went in and he dug around, and just as we were getting close to finishing the transaction, he found the Seeker for Hufflepuff. There we are. So I've added that to my button collection now too. Okay. Then I went to Five Below the other day while I was out driving around running errands after work, and I was excited to find Harry Potter enamel pin blind packs. So I have a few in this episode to open and then a few later on in another episode. I've also been saving these, and I have 3 of the Minecraft dungeons from series 24. We also have from Five Below again, we have another Harry Potter Mashems. You saw on a previous video that I got the Monster Book of Monsters, and I got Harry here in his Yule Ball robes. So we'll see what we can get out of that one today. My boyfriend picked this one up for me a few weeks ago. We have a Batman blind pack. We also have Suicide Squad blind pack. We have a Littlest Pet Shop's Lucky Pets. So this is really cute. And then I found another Squishums. So I have one of these, and I saved one to send to my pen pal in England. So Ellie, one of these will be in your next pen pal box if I haven't told you that one already. So let's go ahead and get into it today. So let's go ahead and start with our Harry Potter enamel pin blind packs. These rip open quite easily, so scissors are not necessary on this one. Let's see. Here's our first one. Here we go. And we have Harry. So Harry is our first one. I've pre-opened the other 2 without looking. And we have Hermione. Let's hope that the third one will be Ron. It's not Ron, but it's not a duplicate. We have Professor Dumbledore. So let me go ahead and take Dumbledore off his cardboard and see if we can get a closer up look at just how well these enamel pins are, because they're quite heavy, but on first inspection they actually look quite well done, and that's actually really good for the price, because I got these for like $3.55 if I'm not mistaken, but it was not a $5 item at Five Below, so these were cheaper than $5. So I'm quite happy with that purchase. So let's go ahead and take Hermione off and see her up close as well. Here's Hermione. There she is with her cute little spiral wand. And let's go ahead and take a look at Harry. Here's Harry. Glasses and all. So those are actually some cute little collector items that aren't going to break the bank. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of the packages and see if it shows. Yeah, they show us who all we can get. We can get Harry, Ron, Hermione, Hedwig, Dumbledore, Rubeus Hagrid, Professor Snape, and of course, Voldemort. So we have 3 out of the 8, and in another episode I will have 4 more to open. So let's move on to our Mashems for Harry Potter. Here we are. Oh, I see a red hair. It must be a Weasley. And it is! It's Ron in his Yule Ball robes, where he looks like my great Aunt Tessie. All right, time for us to get into, let's go ahead and do the DC. We'll do the Batman and then the Suicide Squad. All right, here's our Batman. Let's see, who do we have? Oh, we have Batman himself. Look at that. That was lucky. Let's go ahead and open up our Suicide Squad next, but before we do, let's take a look at who all we can get from the Suicide Squad. And here we are. He's kind of wicked looking, isn't he? Okay, next up, let's do our littlest pet shop, Lucky Pets. This one was also another Five Below find. So here it is, some cute little baggie right behind the golden lamp. Let's see. Okay, we have, aww, cute little bug. Comes with a little coin. So that's adorable. Okay. Next up, let's go ahead and do our squishums. And then we'll finish with our 3 Minecraft Series 24 dungeons. Okay, here we are with our squishum. Oh, I see a horn. Who do we have? We have a narwhal. Look at him. The unicorn of the sea.